I realized something, because this letter came to me. This is from someone who's been a fan for a really long time, and I got to meet him. Amazing, amazing person. Please stay with me because I have a point to this at the end, and it's so important and so vital, and I think it's going to help all of us to judge less. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you know how to judge less and how that's going to make your life better. Okay, so stick with me. All right, so this is from Waylon Myers. Any of you that know Waylon, you know he has been following me for many years, and just a beautiful, beautiful human being. He sent me this yesterday, and I asked him if I could share this, and there's a reason why I want to share it. And he said, absolutely, if you can help somebody, you can share this. So stick with me as I read this message that he DM'd me that blew my mind. Okay. He said, wow, Lilian, I watched your interview with Chris Van Vliet, and it was very touching to say the least. You're just an amazing person. I don't think I ever told you this, but you saved my life. Team Lilian came along to escape my dark side and doing something that I was passionate about doing. In late 2009, I was bullied a lot in school. I always loved coming home, watching WWE. My main thing was to hear you. You have just a positive attitude and energy that drives people into loving you. Thank you, that's really sweet. When you retired, it broke my spirit of happiness. I was sad and I stepped away from watching WWE. So I didn't know what I could do to clear my mind or hurt from being bullied, because I always looked towards your positive voice and I didn't get to hear it anymore. So as weeks went on, I just couldn't watch WWE anymore. I went to school, got bullied, made fun of, etc. I almost committed suicide, and I wanted it to be done. I couldn't do it anymore. The cops even came to my house, and I took a couple days off school, and that's when we went to Christmas vacation, and January 2010 came, and that's when I created Team Lilian. Oh my God, I remember him creating Team Lilian. What I didn't know was this backstory. It's crazy. I wanted to do what I could do to get close to you. So I learned how to do social media graphics, learned how to do basic Photoshop, etc. I even used Team Lilian as my 11th grade year, and entered that into web design across country tournament where first place got to advance. I finished in second place, and I was eliminated. So when you followed me and noticed me, I knew my life was just beginning. And looking back, I'm glad I didn't commit suicide and started doing Team Lilian to clear my mind. So you helped me to get through my senior year in 2011, especially when you did that podcast with Tori and Candace. I got to continue my support. So thank you for being the kind of person that you are, because your positivity changed my life. Looking back and thinking about today, wow, if I would have committed suicide, then knowing you and living my dream wouldn't have happened. I speak greatly and highly about you because you are an angel from heaven on earth. I'm not, but I thank you for the words. I honestly don't think I ever told you about this part, and I have never talked about the details about why I didn't commit suicide and what changed my mind, and that's why Team Lilian came to life. After hearing your interview with Chris and the ending part about suicide, if you guys tune into Chris, at the end, I don't know why I felt compelled to talk about suicide, so I did. He said, I had to reveal and tell you about this. This is the sweetest. The day you get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, I'm probably going to cry, because it would just feel like your accomplishment isn't just with WWE. It marks that you saved and made people feel alive while growing up in our childhood to you on our screen. P.S. Here's the medal of the second place in 2010. If you guys can see this medal, this was the medal that he won. I love it. My web designer was very open. I guess the teacher. He's very open-minded and let me do something that made my life happy and it was you, supporting you. I still talk to my web design teacher to this day, and she was very proud to see how far I came supporting you and having you on my podcast a couple years ago. Yes, see, he was doing Standing Strong with Waylon, and that was inspired from Chasing Glory. So he was trying to help people through his journey. It's been 10 years since we took that last picture and I attended a WWE event. Crazy to even think about it. This time, I'm not going to quit watching WWE now that you left. I'm not gone. Remember, I'm not gone full time, but I'm going to learn to fall in love with the ring announcers like you did. But you will always be my top number one to support and continue supporting. Crazy to say, but you were the first WWE person I felt connected with. Okay. Can we give hearts to Waylon? Let's give hearts to Waylon, all right? Thank you, Waylon, for allowing me to share this. I did not know the backstory, had no idea, but this is why I do what I'm doing now and connecting with you guys. I might not be live on Friday, every Friday night, but every Monday, as much as I can, I am committed to be here live with you guys and give you whatever it is I can. Now, bringing this back to judging, he was judged by the bullies in school. He was judged, and that judging almost took his life. So how many of us, we go around and we think, wow, I'm not worth it. I don't belong here. This is too painful. I'm strange. I'm this, I'm that. And you start believing the words of the bullies. Stop believing the words of the bullies. First of all, you got to know, hurt people hurt people. Okay? Let that sink in. Hurt people hurt people.